going to be talking to you about divine desserts. As a nutritionist, a lot of people would come to me and say, I totally get eating healthy, but, there's always that but, isn't there? But I love my desserts. I love having sweet treats. And so I decided to do this book to show people that you could have your cake and eat it. That you can have delicious food that is actually not going to weigh your body down, not going to put extra fat on you, and is going to make you thrive. Does that sound good to everyone? Do you guys want to thrive? Yeah? Or survive? Who wants to thrive? Yeah. Who wants to survive? Okay, well, I'd like to thrive. You know, I'd really like to be the best I can possibly be and be as vibrant as I can. And in this book, all of the recipes will allow you to do that. They'll allow you to really be the best that you can be and fill your body with goodness. So today I'm going to show you a few of my favourites. We're going to start by making a raw chocolate smoothie. Now this is a really great way to start your day, or finish your day, depends. And the ingredients that we're putting in there, I'm going to talk to you about why they're so beneficial. So we're going to start by getting our jug out. Now it's really important to hydrate yourself. So I've got some nice, good, clean, energised, filtered water that I'm putting in here. Water is key to life, isn't it? We all know that, don't we? We know that we have to drink water, that we have to hydrate ourselves. But it's not just about hydrating ourselves, it's about making sure that we're getting good, clean water. You know, not water that's filled with toxins, hormones, chemicals that are going to actually cause harm to our body. We want water that's actually going to help us thrive. Water's meant to be alive and charged, isn't it? It's meant to run down from the mountains, picked up this magnetic vibe. And that's what we're meant to be drinking. It's meant to be mineral rich. Water is hungry, so if you're drinking dead water, that water is going to look for minerals in your body. It needs minerals, that's how it operates. So drinking charged, energised water is a really good thing. And you can do this in many different ways. This company here, the implosion research devices, are amazing. They're spirals. You can get them that you put on the inlet pipe of your house that charges up your water. You can put crystals in your water, magnets in your water. A good filter is always important. You can look into a motto's work of the hidden messages in water, and you can put lovely pictures by your water. All of these things help to charge up and energise your water. So we're going to put a bit more in there because there's lots of you here. And we're also going to put some coconut water in here today. So we're going to put some nice coconut water because we're on the Vita Coco stand. Coconut water is high in electrolytes, so it helps to really hydrate you to a much deeper level. So we've got that going in there. Now these things are one of my favourite foods. Can everyone see them? These are hemp seeds. These are shelled hemp seeds. Now, our body needs essential fats. This is, and the clue's in the word, essential. We've all been so scared by fats. You know, we've been told fat is bad, fat will make you fat. And this is a load of rubbish. Fat is key for your brain to work properly. For every cellular function, you require fat in your body. Now, it's what type of fat you're putting in your body that's the important thing. So if you're putting cooked fats into your body, if you're putting bacon fat, well, we're at the vegan festival, so hopefully we're not. But if you're putting that kind of thing into your body, that of course is going to be stored as fat, and it's going to clog up your arteries and do all those things that we're told fat will do. But hemp seeds, raw nuts, avocados, good raw oils are amazing for your body, and as I've said, essential. So we're going to put half a cup of shelled hemp seeds. I've taken the shells off these ones, I bought them hulled. So if you are doing it with hemp seeds that have the shells on, make sure you pre-soak them and strain them first, otherwise you're going to get a bitty smoothie. So these are whole hemp seeds. I've got a cup of dates. Now again, sugar is one of those things that we're told sugar is not good and refined sugar is terrible for you. But there are lots of other forms of sugar that actually help to fuel your body. Obviously we don't want too much of it, but it's really important that we're getting good sugars to help give us energy. And dates are a great way to get that good sugar. So we're putting a cup of dates in there. Now this is one of my favourite things ever. Does anyone know what this is? It's raw chocolate powder. So cacao, which is raw chocolate, is one one of the most amazing foods on this planet. It's known as the most complex food on this planet, and it has over 300 different active chemicals and minerals in it. One of the main minerals that is in raw cacao is magnesium. Now, magnesium in your body controls 700 different functions. That's a lot, isn't it? 700 different functions in your body are controlled by magnesium. Now, the statistics for magnesium deficiency are approximately 70% of society are deficient in magnesium. That's massive, isn't it? 70% of society deficient in magnesium, and yet magnesium controls 700 functions in our body. So what's going to happen if you're short of magnesium? Your body is going to start to struggle. So how can you address this? Raw cacao, most bioavailable source of magnesium on the planet. Raw cacao is also very good for the brain. It's very good for increasing serotonin levels, so it makes you feel good. It's got anandamide in it, which is known as the bliss chemical. So again, it's uplifting you. So it's making you feel really happy. Also, cacao opens up the heart. Energetically, it opens you up to love, and physically, it's allowing your blood to circulate better, so it's helping your heart work better. And this makes sense, doesn't it, when you think about Valentine's Day? What is the #1 present on Valentine's Day? Chocolate, exactly. And why is that? Because it is the food of love, because it's opening you up to this love energy, and also, physically, it's making you feel better. It's...
I just met her this morning.
That's my husband. Now you've grown me. So yeah, it opens you up to love. I have no idea what I was saying now. But I'm feeling good, so that's fine. So raw cacao really is a powerhouse of nutrients for your body. So a great thing to have in there. Now, whenever I'm making a smoothie, be it a raw chocolate one or any other kind of smoothie, I like to put greens in. Greens are essential. Greens alkalize our body, they energize our body, they put more oxygen into our system. So the guys over at Riverford gave me some nice organic spinach. So we're going to put a little bit of that in. So greens, as I was saying, alkalize your body. The more alkaline your body is, the more oxygen's in your body. Where there is acidity, there is decay. Where there is alkalinity, there is oxygen. Oxygen fuels your cells. Oxygen helps you work longer and makes your muscles go further. So this is a really key thing, that we have more alkaline foods going in as much as we possibly can. And most of the foods that people are living on at the moment are very acidic. So hopefully, again, we're in a vegan audience, so hopefully a lot of you won't be having too many of the acidic things like meat and cheese and dairy, but also refined sugar, wheat, all of these kind of things are very acidic making in the body. So greens really are key. So we're not just going to have those greens, we're also going to put some other greens in it too. I'm going to put some barley grass in here. So we're giving it a nice green energy. Okay. Banana. Nearly forgot that part. We're going to put a nice banana in there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to give this a whiz. Now, because chocolate is the food of love, because raw cacao is the food of love and it opens up your heart, there's a really important thing that you should do when you're making food, especially when you're using high vibration ingredients, and that's to send love to your food. Does anyone here ever send love to their food? Yeah, a few people putting their hands up, that's what I like to see. The thing is, whenever you're making food, has anyone ever done it where they've made food and they've been in a bad mood, like this when they're making the food? Has anyone done that? And the food tastes rubbish, and everyone's like, are you feeling alright? What's wrong with the food? Have you done something different? And it's your energy that you put into it that's different. And the opposite works exactly the same. When you're in a really good mood and you're making food and you're maybe singing and dancing and you're having a great time, and that energy goes into the food, and everyone that tastes it goes, oh my god, that was amazing. What did you do?
Put in the love.
And you didn't do anything different from the other time but your energy. So your energy when you're making food is a really, really important thing to think about. And a really good way to quickly change your energy is just to take a few breaths. Because actually, if you take a minute to breathe, just a few deep breaths, this can shift the whole energy of your whole being. So can we try it? Are you up for taking 3 breaths? So what I want you to do is put your hands on your belly. I don't know if you can see my belly from there, but put your hands on your belly. And if you can, close your eyes and connect in. But when you breathe in, I want your belly to expand out, as if you're imagining you're blowing up a big balloon. And when you breathe out, your belly is going to contract, okay? This area shouldn't move. You're trying to keep this area still and just focus on your belly, like a big belly going out like this, okay? So closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in, belly expanding, and breathing out, belly contracting. And take 2 more deep breaths in, breathing in, and out. And 1 more. Does anyone feel any different? Yeah? Kind of calms you down a little bit, doesn't it? Just 3 breaths calms you down. So imagine if every time before you made food, you took a second to take 3 breaths and actually connect in with what you're doing. Because this is really important, that we actually start to become present in what we're doing, and we start to give our full energy in a really conscious way. So not only are we connecting with the amazing ingredients, but we're connecting with what we're making and who's going to have it. So that then everyone who has that food feels the intention behind it, that feels that love. And that's what makes a dessert a divine dessert.
Yeah.
It's that love going in, you know? So, I've got a challenge for you all. As I'm blending this, I want you all to send your love to this so it's really supercharged, okay? Now, a really good way to do it is by making sound. The R sound is the sound of the heart, okay? So if you go, ah, that is the sound of love going to this. So do you think you can do that? We'll counter the noise of the Vitamix a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so, ready? We're supercharging it now. Keep going. I can't hear you. Louder. One more. We're nearly there. Okay. Amazing. You guys were brilliant. Thank you for putting your love into that smoothie.